Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm going to just see if I've gone live yet. Bill, can you tell if I've gone live?
Not yet. Now you are.
Am I? Okay, let's see if it'll show up for me.
Normal.
And I'm in the normal way, so I don't have to redo myself. Yay! That's a good thing. Okay, so let's see if I can add some folks here. Are people joining?
Yes, we're at 3.
Okay. 3 is good.
4.
4 is good. Awesome. Okay. And now my husband was kind enough to get me this little.
Up to 5.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, Bill.
Do what?
I think I'm supposed to be in Facebook by now. Or how does this work?
Here, let me.
Oh, I figured it out. Look at me. Look at me being all techie. I see I've got a... Oh, how does this work now? There's something that's supposed to... Okay. How do I get it to sound? Or so I can see what's going on. Look at me. So do I have the sound off? Okay, I can see. Yay! Okay. Hi, Laura. I meant to call you today, but I needed a nap. Hi, Karen. Hi, Bill. I see you with your big thumb up. Hi, Jean. Hello, Madison. Hi, Kristen.
Emojis are working.
Okay, so everything's going?
All my emojis are working.
Well, now I don't have a place to put this, but I think I'll just try here.
Patricia says hi.
Who?
Patricia. Kristen
Hi.
Tatum's on.
Oh, yay! Yay! Everyone's coming. I want to just show Kristen Tatum. Look at me all in the 21st century here. I don't know how to work it yet, but I'm going to pretend that I do. Hi, Brenda.
Izzy from the couch.
Bill and Izzy are sitting on the couch. So, today I have got really, really cute stuff. Like, I always think my stuff is cute, but, you know, don't we all? That's why we do it, right? But today I feel like I'm kind of going out of my norm. Instead of just doing cards, we're going to do a gift bag, and it's a large, tall gift bag, so I'm excited about that. And then a matching tag, and then I had these leftovers, and I was like, oh, I can throw a card together with that. So we'll be doing all of that tonight, which is exciting. I do want to let you know bonus days are here. Hi, Tara. And it's $50. For every $50 you spend earns you $5. And how this works is Stampin' Up! Sends you a code through your email. So you do have to have a valid email address for this to work. But every $50 you spend, you get, for September, you earn $5 off, which is awesome because there's a lot of promotions. And because there's a lot of promotions, I'm going to go through this quickly. There's a Dashing Along promotion. So if you have even a book party, or you have enough sales, $250, you get a free designer series paper that's just for hosts. That's all this is, just for hosts. And they've got some really neat little samples here, but it's this Dashing Along, I would say, holiday paper. So that's on. Color Your Season. This is a limited time product, and it has matching dyes that goes with it, and you can see it gives, you know, all the different seasons: spring, winter, summer, fall, or autumn. And so this one has some...
Joy's on.
Hi, Joy. Yay. Hi, Nancy. Glad you guys could make it. So this is another one, and this is the watercolor pencils, 10 new colors from the ones that we already have, matching framelits, and then of course this wonderful stamp set. So that's one of the other promotions, and then we'll go through the other stuff at the end. I just wanted to like race through that quick so we could get to our projects.
Yay!
I think Bill would like to too. So tonight, I have to turn around here. Tonight, I know that earlier this month I did, or was it last month? Maybe it was last month. I did these cards using this set, and I had used the little framelit piece to cut out that flower. This is the Botanical Bliss. And so originally though, and this is what I used to cut out that flower and then the bottom piece, but originally the set, when I saw it in the catalog, let's see, I marked it so I could find it. It looks like it's mostly, you know, for tags, but of course I like to always try to incorporate things in different ways, but today I'm going to actually use it as a tag instead of card. So we're going to make a tag with it. This is on page 20 of the annual catalog. It does come at 10% discount when you buy the stamp set and the framelits with it together, so that's always nice, a little extra savings. And while I've got the book out, I might as well just show you. I'm going to be using the Petal Promenade paper, designer series paper again, because I cannot get enough of this. Honestly, this is probably my favoriteest paper pack, and that's really hard because I'm really into the animal outing and the garden impressions and the tropical escape right now, but I think I'm going to have to go with this being my favorite paper pack. So that's on page 190 of the catalog, and I'm going to also use these gold library clips. I love them. You get 20 of them in a pack for just $6. So now I can put the book away. The new catalog's coming out, so I'm excited to show you some of that stuff. I get my new order on Friday. Maybe I'll have to open it up on camera for you. But okay, so Botanical Bliss, this is what we're going to be using. So let's get started. Now, I'm going to start with making the bag portion. Now, the Petal Promenade comes in 12 by 12 sheets of paper. I love that. Really neat bokeh. It's so often that there's usually one side I like better than the other, and I love bokeh so much, but there is no way I'm letting this paper go to waste with these beautiful photographs of flowers. So to begin, I'm starting off with a 12 by 12 piece of paper, but I did cut an inch and a half off on the side. So it is 10.5 by 12, okay? And I'm going to get my, any questions so far?
No questions.
Anybody new that joined that I need to know about? Hi, Janet. See, I can see some. Look at what he did. Look at this. I can kind of see you guys now. This is so cool. Okay, so I'm going to get out my score tool and stylus, and I'm going to put it with, let's see, I want this to go this way. I'm going to start with the 12-inch side along the vertical edge. So the 10.5 is here. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Let's see if that's right. So we're going to start by making the first score at 2.5. I hate scoring this pretty paper, but I hate not using pretty paper. And then the next one at 5. Like I said, this is a large, tall gift bag. And I'll show you. Then 7.5. And then 10. So that there's just this 1/2 inch here on the edge. So let's go over that again. 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. Okay. Now, while I still have it in this position, I'm also going to score part of the way down because I want the top of the bag to have a closure I'm going to have that close where the bottom is going to sit out and square. So I'm going to score halfway in between my score lines here. So the very first one is going to be at 3 3/4, and I'm not going to go all the way down to the bottom. Is my hole? Hi Beth Ann. Is my hole? Hi Josh. Is this all on screen? Can you tell, or am I not all?
You're all on screen.
Okay. All right, so I'm only going to go down to probably around the 6th line. So I'm going to go at 3 3/4 down to about 6 here, and I'm going to just kind of put my finger. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be kind of close. So 3 3/4. Here we go. About like that. And then I'm going to move my finger, and I'm going to move it over because I'm going to do 8 3/4, and I want it to be about the same, about down to 6. Okay, did that make sense? I didn't do these ridges quite as deep, and I probably should, because there's just going to be a soft fold here. Okay, then I'm going to turn it so that I'm on the 12-inch side running across the top, and the 10.5-inch side running down the side, and I'm going to score that at 2.5. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for scoring on this. I'm going to move that out of my way. It's a little harder to see on this paper, so I don't know if I put it up here, if you can see those score lines. Hi, Jamie. Okay, so the next thing, so now that we've scored it where I want it, the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cut on these score lines. So on the bottom, and it's going to be easier for me to see on this side of the DSP because that's so intricate, I guess. So on the bottom, I'm just going to cut up to the score line, that 2.5-inch mark. I'm going to cut each of these up to that. Bill, what are your thoughts while I'm doing this?
Looking good. I like that.
Isn't that pretty paper?
It is. I like the other side better.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm using that. It's hard to see these lines.
Oh, I know. I don't know how you do it.
It's different when I have it up closer, but I have it out for the camera, so. Okay. Okay, now, so I just cut those up to there. The only other cuts that we're going to make is I'm going to cut this piece out. And of course, I cut that just a smidge crooked. Oh, I hate to throw that. I'm going to cut that out, and then I'm going to add, I'm just going to cut at a diagonal here, like that, just to make a little notch. It makes it go together easier and a little bit smoother, and I'm going to do the same thing up at the top on this side. So this is where that 1/2-inch flap is, right here. Okay, before I do anything else, I'm going to get out, so that's all the cutting. Now I'm going to get my, who knows the name of the punch that has, I love it when I'm so organized on camera. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the triple punch. What's the triple punch called? This isn't it, even though that's in my project box. Who knows the name of the triple punch?
I don't know.
Well, maybe someone on camera does.
No one is.
Okay, since I can't find that at the moment.
Tri-punch? Banner?
No, it's a brand new one, but I can't find mine. You've got to be kidding me. Why does this happen every week? Seriously, I totally prep and organize. Well, You don't see it, do you?
No, wherever you don't think it is where Marcia Myers says it is.
Well, of course that's where it is. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to score, or fold down these score lines that we did, and burnish them.
Detailed trio punches.
Okay, so someone knows detailed trio punch. Now find it for me, Bill, would you? It's usually here with my punches.
I don't know what it looks like.
It looks like this, only it doesn't have that.
Okay.
So if it's anywhere, it's going to be right here, but I don't see it. So do you see it anywhere?
No, I'm looking.
You guys, this is what's really sad about this is I've even actually been working on cleaning and organizing my stamp space. So
Jean says it's on page 211 of the catalog.
well, thank you. It's on page 211 of the catalog, but Mom, that doesn't help me when I'm needing it right now. For reals? Oh, here it is. I knew I wasn't crazy. This is what I've been talking about, and I knew I had it. So on one of these inside ones, there is a corner rounder, and so I'm going to fold these panels up like so, and just take this corner rounder, and you want to stick it in so that there's a ledge on both sides. There we go. And just round the corners. Now, see, now I'm all frazzled. Say something.
Well, she found it. It'd fallen on the floor and walked around.
Just walked off on its own. Okay, and then I'm going to burnish all these edges down. Okay, I do that because I like the finished look on the bottom of my product. So now to get started, I'm going to use some sticky tape because to get this to hold, I want something that's going to have some holding power. So I'm going to start with the little 1/2 inch flap, but I want to do it on this side, on the side that I'm going to have stick out. And what I love so much about this tear-in tape is that 1, it's super sticky, 2, it's easy to use, and 3, you can tear it right where you need it.
All right.
So you don't waste any of it.
Super sticky.
Okay, we're going to be using that some more, but now the best way I have found is after you get it on there, this is my favorite way, is a lot of times people try to get this little edge and this little edge, but on this, the way I like it the best is to hold it like so and have it in the middle, and that way it lines up perfectly. Nice tip. Okay.
Well, it is a good tip.
It is. Okay.
Makes it easier.
It does. So now I'm going to take these, and I'm going to just take some of this tear-in tape and come in here and stick some of this down on the bottom of the box.
Evelyn McGuire says smart.
Hi Bev, how are you? Has Joy been talking much?
Yes. You tape it, you tear it.
Oh, I thought maybe she was, I should have blamed her for walking off with my
moving the punch.
taking my punch on me. Okay. So now that I have that, I want to start with these two going this way, this going this way, lining them up, and this is why I did that. It's just a little added You don't have to do that. I just like it. Okay. Now, on the sides, we have those little score lines that don't go all the way down. I did that on purpose because I want, you see how that goes?
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's what you can do. Let me get some. So, and this stuff really holds. Like, I mean, that holds perfectly. So if you're given a gift, and I know a lot of times we like to give gifts to our friends and stuff, like hand lotion. Perfect way to bag it up. Okay, but wait, there's more. All right, tell us more. So you couldn't just have, oh, and I do want you to notice how heavy that is, and it holds it very nicely. So, all right, so let's do a decoration on here and a tag. So then I got my project box back out. So here's that gold binder clip that I was telling you about, because this is how we're going to seal it on here. Okay. So I start with, and I kind of, like I start with a guideline and everything comes out a little bit different. So I use 2" of Calypso Coral. And this punch, which is the one that I had readily available, the scallop tag topper punch, I cut it just a smidge shorter than 2 inches so that it'll fit right in here really well. And the reason why I want to do that is because I don't really need, I'm not going to really be using the hole, but that's where you can put like a ribbon or baker's twine or something in. But I wanted just that scalloped edge because I think that this is really, really pretty. And I did run through, let me grab this again. I did run through in the petal pink 2 inches with this tag topper. I ran that through the Big Shot. Okay, so there you go. Because I wanted a layered look. Because look at how much that shows. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. So let's start there, but let me grab my project box here. So we're going to be using the colors I'm going to be using today, not on this, but Mossy Meadow and Petal Pink, because it goes so well. But on here, we're going to be using some Very Vanilla Baker's Twine. And just because it's my lives, I went ahead and did a bow ahead of time. And then we're going to use a snippet of, since we're using the gold, I figured we could just use the gold sequin trim. And this is that mini sequin trim. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. Anytime I can bling out something, I tend to.
Bling? We all like bling.
Is that why you're walking around with
all that bling?
Hi, Jenna. So, okay. Now, I want to start with, I've got the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I need a scratch piece of paper, because we all know how much I like to test. So I'm making this as a birthday card for a girlfriend of mine. Well, you're all girlfriends of mine, but you know what I mean. And I always test. Small stamp, small pressure. Okay, I'm a little crooked. Okay, I'm a lot crooked. Just right. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp Happy Birthday on the pink. And I'll do that right up here, and I hope it's straight. Not bad. Okay. And then I'm going to use the Mossy Meadow. Now this is from, every stamp is from this. So that's the happy birthday you could have especially for you, or best wishes. I think this would be great for a wedding gift, especially if you were going to put like a shorter version of this and do like a gift card in there. What are you laughing at?
Well, your mom says that I'm going to get a birthday card too. He's one of our regular girlfriends too, isn't he?
I can't get this open. There we go. Okay, so this is Mossy Meadow, and this is a returning color, and I'm so glad it did, especially with autumn coming up, because it's so pretty. So this is the leafy design vine, I guess, and I'm just gonna, I really don't need to ink it all up, but I'm gonna, look at that, it's all smushed. I have to be careful now because I got my edges all, no rocking. I test it. Okay. Actually, I think what I want to do, because I might cut some of this down, I think I'm going to glue this on first, and then I'm going to cut some of this down.
Joy says if it's not straight, it's her fault.
What's always Joy's fault?
Everything's Joy's fault.
Joy, you've gotten to be a household name here. If something goes wrong, it's Joy's fault.
Joy's fault. Can't find her bone.
It's Joy's fault. Okay, the reason why I'm gluing it first is because I want to have this kind of more at the end, and I'm going to cut this off because I don't like how long it is. Is it possible for me to lose everything in one day?
Yep.
All right then. So I'm just going to quickly trim this down. I think it's just a little too long, but I never know where I like it until I'm done. So there, that's good. Now we'll go back to stamping. And I only really need this middle section, so I don't know why I inked it all up, just because I like ink. And that's where I decided to go. Ta-da! There's more than one way to do this. This is just what I chose. Okay, so now we need a little glue dots. So on the library, I'm going to take my...
Judy Stump says hi.
Hi, Judy. I'm going to put right here on the front of that clip, and then I'm going to just take that very vanilla bow in the baker's twine and hook it right on there. So pretty. I hate it when I mess up on live, but you know what? This is really hard, guys. So, I'm sorry. Let's see here. I'm going to have that. I'm folding the glue dots over just so that they're not as big and catching like every hair or anything that's floating around in the atmosphere. And I'm going to put my bling bling there. So now when I stick my gift in here and I put it at the top and I stick my tag on there, I can hook it like so. What do you guys think? Is that the cutest way to like give a friend a... I think it's cute.
Awesome.
Is anyone saying anything?
Not yet.
Oh. No hearts, no loves? Oh.
All kinds of hearts.
Okay. I think it's so cute. And it's still, I mean, the integrity of the bottom, that's 4 thick, so it's, I mean, this is awesome. And this is not a little bitty bag.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
It's great.
Okay. But wait.
There's more.
There's more. So
What do we got now?
when I took off that, remember when I had the big piece and I cut it at 10 1/2 and I had that 1.5 inch piece left. I cut that down to 4 by 1.5 inch because I thought I'm not letting that scrap go to waste. So we're going to make, let's get our stuff out here. We're going to make a card that matches it. So I just took a piece of Mossy Meadow, and it is a half a sheet of cardstock of 8.5 by 11, and it's cut in half, and then I'm going to fold it in half at 4 1/4, so it'll fit an A2. And then I took for a mat 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Very Vanilla. And I'm going to start off with that Mossy Meadow again, and we're going to stamp right on. There we go.
Tell that's new. It's
yeah,
stiff.
It is stiff. Well, and my aging hands here. So, okay. So I'm going to ink this same image up. That's why I didn't clean it off. But I'm going to have to be really careful, because I didn't trim my stamp down. This is why I cut stamps down. I don't know if anyone can see that. Can they? See how I got that just all over the place? That's Joy's fault. So, inking it up, and I'm just going to go on without rocking it so I don't get that image ink all over. Maybe I'll do it this way, I think. I'm going to go on, this will be the upper part of my card. So I'm going to do, right about there. Oh, please don't have a halo effect from my inky self. Oh, look at that. Right there. That's professional right there, Bill.
It is.
Okay. And then I'm going to take that pretty piece of paper. Let's get this out from underneath here. And look what I'm going to do. I told you I was going to use up that scrap and make it I hate it. And the thing that's really cool about this is because I cut it at 4 instead of 4 1/4, I can get 4 of these out of my scrap, so I can make 3 cards for other occasions. So I think this is pretty for like a wedding card or something.
Paper management there.
That's right. That's right. Your wife is cheap. I will do everything to save a penny. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Now, look at this, you guys. Look at my background. Is that not cute? So let's put this on here. This,
green glue.
This, yeah, I know, I love the green glue. This is my absolute favorite paper that, I love them all, I'm not going to lie, but this one, I don't know, it just spoke to me. I've made so much with it. Mom, you better get ready. This is Mother's Day, birthday, Easter. This is all going to be presents for you in this pretty paper.
She loves it.
That's good.
The card already.
Okay, so look at that. Is that, I mean, how easy is that, right? So then I have a scrap piece of Very Vanilla. Boy, that took a lot. And I'm just going to take the Happy Birthday because it matches, so I might as well do that. So, and I'm going to stamp it. I want to be able to get my punch in there. So I'm going to stamp it there. Give that a moment to dry. And then I'm going to come back with Petal Pink. And I'm going to use this bird image, this silhouette image, but I'm going to do it really soft in Petal Pink. I'm going to test it out on my scrap here. Okay. And I'm going to go right on top of that. I guess there's where I want it. Okay. And then I'm going to reach for, this is probably my favorite combination. You guys see me use it a bunch, but this is my 2-inch circle punch. So I'm going to go in here and center this image in my 2-inch circle punch. Yay! And then, how many of you seen me use the Starburst punch? This is my favorite mat for this 2-inch circle. So I'm going to punch out in. Hi, Jerry Lynn. That was the gold bling paper, glimmer paper, and I love it. Now, the best way that I have found to glue this on, believe it or not, green glue. Normally I just do a little smear like that, but with this stuff I do a little bit more. But it sticks really well. Again, my favorite, green glue. So I'm going to center that. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Blingy blingy.
And it adds a whole lot of bling.
Bling.
So let's get a dimensional. And I'm
Can't
gonna
have too many of them on there.
Okay, I'll be, well, I can't stand it. I like my stuff to stick, so.
Well, yeah.
You just said that.
Jib at your mom.
I was going to give her a break, but guess you don't get a break, Jean. Bling, bling.
Bling.
Okay, so now I have just spent, how long have I been on here? Does anyone know?
About 35 minutes.
35 minutes. I've made a bag, a tag, and a bag, a tag, and I'm not done with this. Hold on. I gotta find my product box here. And a matching card. But we're gonna detail this out with one more bow so that it matches the bow up on the... I just like to fold them in half because I feel like it. Okay. It doesn't show.
What doesn't show?
It's Joy's fault. Okay. And stick that on. I fold up the glue dot, that way it doesn't show. And it doesn't get... Okay, so here we have, I mean, this is a fairly good sized bag. Now, I have some other ideas with this type of bag and some different sizes that I've been working on, but I just want to tell you really quick before we go any farther. So we have some amazing papers, and Madison, look away, look away. So this is that animal outing paper. Like the last couple weeks I've been working with this animal outing paper. Look at this. Is this not the cutest? My daughter loves green, and I just love these little frogs. So I wanted to show you that because I made one. That was my sample one because I didn't have enough of this paper because I used this paper the last time we were on. But I started thinking, wouldn't this be cute with our, what is the name of this paper? I can't remember. It's like Twinkle something or Star something. These girls know, don't they? Let me see. Twinkle Twinkle Designer Series paper. So, and wouldn't this be cute with like a baby? Like imagine it with the little stars and then the little elephant. And then you could have, now listen to this whole idea I have. So someone needs to have a baby just so that I can like make this and give it to them. So you could put like little socks and a little bib, and then you have your little gift card, you know what I mean? Maybe a little rattle, because it all would fit in here. This thing is quite big enough in there with this pretty paper. I just think it'd be so cute. Anyway, that was just a side note, sidebar. Anybody have any thoughts? Any questions?
No, a bunch of comments saying it's very nice.
Okay. Aw. Okay, so let me get my little folder back out, and I'm just going to review with you guys again. So, the Dashing Along, and they are offering this to hosts, so you can get free designer series paper. It will be the 12 by 12, I believe. So this would be cute for Christmas gifts, maybe. Anyway, so when you host a party...
Fran wants to know what size the bag is.
The bag, it is 12 inches tall and 2.5 on the bottom. So it fits. I mean, that's why I've got like the big, you know, lotion in here. But you could get, like I said, it's fairly big. Okay, any other questions?
No other questions.
Okay, so the Dashing Along host promotion, that's with $250 in sales. So if you have a ginormous order that you want to put in, you can get this for free. If you want to even host a book party, any way that you would like to do it and you want to earn this, let me know and I will help you do that. Bonus days are here. This is phenomenal. Every $50 you spend, including, that's on top of this. So if you have a $250 party, every $50 earns you a $5 discount coupon for the following month. The Color Your Season promotions in. This is a great stamp set. It's dies. You can buy them together, save 10% off. Plus, then they also brought out 10 new colored pencils. These are watercolor pencils. So I will be showing you those sometime soon. My personal special always is if you order $50. So this is kind of cool because if you order $50 this week by noon, I usually do my noon on Saturdays, but if you order them by noon on Saturdays this week, $50 from my store, not only would you get the bonus day coupon, but you'll get a free gift from me. And yeah, I don't think there's any more. And you can use that towards, that's what I was going to say, towards the colorful seasons or color your season. So if that's something that you want to do, please use host code 6YFCCANM. This is just for the month of August. That's for all orders under $150. If it's over a $150 order, don't even bother with the host code. That means you're eligible for the host benefits. You can click on the link at the top of my page. It's a blue link that says Shop Now right here on Facebook. You can find me on Pinterest and YouTube. If you haven't already, go ahead and look at those places and click follow me. I sure would appreciate it. Tell your friends, bring them along, because I like to do projects every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And if you're interested, if you would like to get a discount on every order you make, if you've got a huge wish list, but you don't want to have parties or classes, you don't have to. You can still sign up to be a demo. You don't have to recruit anyone. You don't have to have one party. You don't have to do anything on Facebook. You don't need a business page. You can just be a hobbyist, and that's fine. And I would love to have you on my team. But if you do want to become a demonstrator and make a little money to support your habit like I'm doing, well, I can show you how to do that too. So that's it for tonight, folks. I will just kind of put these back out here so you can see. Oops, I guess this came off. Any other questions?
No, your mom's questioning the size of the bag. But...
it's 12 inches tall, and it's 2.5-inch square at the bottom.
She thinks it's only 9.5.
She thinks it's 9.5?
Yeah.
Well, oh yeah, you know what? You're right, because I would have had to take the 2.5-inch off the bottom. So thank you for the correction. You're right. But it's fairly, I mean, look at it. It's pretty big bag, and it's so stinking cute with this on here. Okay. Is that all?
That's it.
Okay, so thanks for the correction, and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.